We're going to start with the pro class. 16 of the very best BMXers in the world, lining up for 2 semi-finals. Our race commentator today, Dave Brenner.
Yes, the weather wet and wild. Let's hope the riding matches it. Here's the lineup for semi-1. In lane one, Richie Anderson from the States for Skyway. Tim Judge, also from the States, riding for Hutch. In lane 3, Mr. BMX himself, Stu Thomsen.
So Stu, you missed last year's BMX track wars. What happened last year?
Well, a few weeks prior to the leaving of the United States, I sprained an ankle in a competition.
And so you're all fired up for this term, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. I've been looking all year for this race.
Great. Well, the weather's not too good, but I think there could be some fireworks on the track.
Well, yeah, I'll do the best I can, but it's going to be the same for everyone, so the track is okay.
From Stu in 3 to John in 4, John Lee riding for Talker. Lane 5, Hollywood Mike Miranda from the States riding for Hutch. Lane 6, the Diamondback team's Eddie King. Lane 7, last year's winner, Nelson Chanady, GT. And in lane 8, we have Scott Clark riding for Redline. Pro semi-final number 1.
This time then, guys! Riders ready, paddles ready, go!
Good start by Scott Clark riding for the Redline team. Well, we got some trouble at the back though. We've got Mike Miranda, John Lee in trouble, and Nelson Chanady as well. That is a surprise. Last year's winner looks well out of this race. I wonder what the trouble can be there. But it's Scott Clark riding for the Redline team, getting his side off to a great start. Look at that lead. Going over the bridge. He's got 2 or 3 yards over Tim Judge in second place. Round that berm coming off the bridge. They've got to go under it in just a minute. Under the bridge goes Scott Clark, still holding that commanding lead over the field. Really, all he's got to do, barring disaster, stay on his bike to win. Coming up to the final whoops now. Over it safely, yes. Scott Clark, Redline first. Second place, Tim Judge for the Hutch team. Skyway's Richie Anderson third. Stu Thomsen for the Huffy team fourth. They're in the final.
Scott Clark coming through to win. What's it like out there?
It's real muddy. It's real slippery. My brakes aren't working. And I came out of that gate. I hit the jump and I got squirrely. It was my fault. When I landed, I hit a bunch of riders, made them bunch up. But the crash, I heard it before that happened. So I don't think I was responsible for the pileup out of the start.
There's nothing you can do if you're out in front, is there?
No, the best thing to do is just get out in front and then hold your line. It's too hard to pass right here. If you try something, you might slide out and fall. So the gate start's real important today.
Got Nelson Chanady with us. Nelson, bit of a tumble at the start?
That's right. Chain snapped.
Why was that?
We tangled up out of the gate about 10 feet out of the gate, and it got really bad. King's bars are bent, and my chain fell off. I've never seen anything like it.
Bye, BMXers. See you next time.